Hello, we're Blurred Taku, and I'm Zoe, and we have Marky Mark and Calavis Rant. Today we're going to talk about anime that's not anime. So just pretty much, anime is shows that are Japanese animation. Today we're going to talk about anime. So yeah, we have a few shows that everybody count as anime that is not. Like one of my favorites will have to be Solo Leveling. It is a Korean show. It's one of the best. There's two seasons. It is awesome. Has anybody seen Solo Leveling?
So I watched a little bit of it, and it's interesting the concept that everybody, what is it, when the demons or whatever came through, all of the humans, they were powered or got powers afterwards, but you cannot improve upon your power.
Yeah.
And I think that part's weird. No matter how much you train, you're always going to be at this one power, and that would be the extent of it. So for me, that part was a little weird, but the action wasn't bad at all.
It's great action. I mean, because he starts off, he's level, I think it's E, so he's at the bottom, the weakest person ever. And he's just, something happens and he's leveling up and they don't understand why. Well, he's keeping it hush hush, but his pretty much his best friend or whatever actually sees and knows what's going on.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of like the fact that it's a different. Um, it's like you said, it's Korean.
Yeah.
So, as someone who frequents the K genre of drama for TV, um, it's another refreshing thing. So here's the question:
Yeah.
why is it not classified as anime?
Because it is not Japanese, it's Korean.
Mm.
So
Because
It's,
anime
it's
is
basically
Japanese animation. That's all.
okay. No, totally. So and that's true because I've always said the first time I went to a convention, I saw Japanese animation for the first time.
Yeah.
Blew my mind and said that there is nothing that American animation has on this because it had all this, if we were lucky it had the subtitles pop up
yeah,
so we could read what was going on. So, okay, I get that. I get that.
I was gonna say the first one I ever saw was Dragon Ball Z that I realized was actual anime, and it wasn't subtitle. A person they lived in Japan, they came back with a DVD and let me watch it, and that's how I saw that. But prior to that, we were watching stuff that we didn't classify as anime. It was just cartoons on our TV at that time.
Oh yeah, like Robotech. People did.
Robotech, was
Yeah,
it Forever Yamato, which was Star Blazers, G Force, which is Gatchaman,
and
I'll say
even
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Old Speed Racer, Speed
Speed
Racer.
Ra- that's right, Mark
Yeah,
Five. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because like he said, I mean, Zoe, it was like we saw this and it was instant. We all loved it.
Yeah.
We would race home from school to watch this stuff. And it was like, ooh, you wanted to be in that ship or that car, you know. Um, and then there was even Marine Boy and Aqua.
I love Marine Boy. He had to chew the gum.
Really, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, he had to chew the gum so he could.
He had to chew this gum to
That
let
sounds
it
fun.
breathe underwater.
And
But the
he had,
fool was taking the gum underwater.
yeah,
As a
he
kid,
had,
that does not
he,
register with you. You're
he had
underwater chewing gum so you can breathe underwater.
yeah,
But and he had a boomerang that was electrified
yes.
in the water.
I love that
and
show.
anything's possible.
Oh my god, we were just so crazy about that stuff.
The next show will have to be Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's an American show, but I think Koreans is the ones that actually drew it,
I think so. Yeah,
and it's. I love the show. I've watched it like I feel like 100 times. I didn't watch the other one, which was Legend of Korra.
I
Not
watched
a
that
not a
too.
fan of that, but
And
No, a lot of people aren't. I would never have classified that as anime though. I just the look of it, just
but it's the art. Well, I feel like the action and everything. And that's why people do count it as it.
Probably, yeah.
I wouldn't either. Looking at it, I'm like, nah.
That was a good show though,
Yeah.
and it was on Nickelodeon at the time.
I mean, I remember when the last season came out because I started watching it like in the summer, and then I caught up, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then the
It
movie
was one
came out,
of
that
the
nobody
Nickelodeon
talked
shows.
about.
Oh, the movie was so bad.
There is no movie. Like there is no real.
And the thing I have to say, because M. Shyamalan, I was like, why would he make a movie that he did not watch the show or know the premise? He could have asked the writers of it.
He did remember it. Actually, so I own the DVD, and in it, it actually says that his kids was watching it, so he decided to make it for his kids. And then the writers, and he was talking to them about it, and I just don't like that.
And he came over with that crap.
Yeah, like Ong, who is that?
Name is Zane. And then he made what's his name? The brother. He was always
Oh,
joking.
Soka, that's what he
Yeah.
called him.
And then what is it?
The
The
firebender.
firebenders couldn't bend fire without fire.
Yeah, that was so dumb.
It just didn't make any sense.
Live
Yeah.
TV shows
Oh,
are
the
better.
live TV show. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
That
I
was
think that
good.
it's okay. I didn't like the point of where for him to turn into the other avatars, he has to like. It just I didn't like that concept of it. Maybe just because I've seen Avatar so many times. I mean, when I'm bored, I rewatch it. So that's why I'm like, it's okay. And I didn't like the fact that they had so many how long the episodes were, and then I just kind of switched around and then chopped up stuff that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But see, that's the mark of somebody like you turn to anime where Mark and I might turn on I don't know, episodes 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and just let it play. Because
Yeah.
we can come in and out of the room. It won't matter. You know what I mean? We won't
Yeah,
miss the beat. So I mean you're getting comfortable with it. And then so you're so invested in that lore and the characters that when someone comes along who doesn't know the lore, who doesn't know the character development, or doesn't even bother to listen to the writers,
yeah,
and then produces something, and then you say, "Well, you're supposed to love this," and you go, "No," you know what I mean?
yeah. I heard it did well in other countries.
It
It
did.
just didn't do well here because the fans were in the United States.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
England, they were thinking about making a part two for that movie because
Wow.
it was so big overseas.
Yeah, I
Mm.
mean, but like I said, it
Mm.
doesn't exist. So Boondocks, I feel like everybody loves Boondocks, but
Everybody should love Boondock. Look, Blurred Ataku. This about to become a blurred moment. This is Boondocks is at the epitome. For the first time, we got some characters that we could be proud of, even with Uncle Ruckus.
yeah.
No relation. I mean, you can this whole thing of an adult style thing with Aaron McGruger. Sadly, when what I think was a season 4 is like when he got pushed out, and then they tried to do, and it died, it killed it.
Yeah.
But those first 3, oh my God, we've got some great memes. We've got some great sayings from that show. Watching Huey do his little Bruce Lee thing, and you know what I mean, and then they brought back Fran Sanford, Esther, and Jimmy Walker, JJ, when they're all doing the fight scene. It was amazing.
It was a good show.
Some
It
people
was.
didn't. Was it? Some people didn't like me watching Boondocks. Yeah. Well,
You got to be the right
it
person.
is a little racy.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not gonna
really
lie.
is.
I
It's a
love
little racy. Yeah, I mean that you get the
with
when
the Christmas episode when he was like, "You gonna get fired for this."
One of us was like, "How you gonna share a fry?"
the teacher, yeah,
I was like, I got you.
he calls everybody that. But my other favorite was when Obama becomes president, and he what is it? Bootylicious came out. Thugalicious came out with that
Yeah,
song.
ugly. He had the purse and everything.
He come out there, deriding Obama. I was rolling, because there was a bunch of people that always said, "Oh, just because he's black, you voted for him." Da 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 da. And here comes a song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When R. Kelly was peeing on people, they
He
had that
was
little
like,
thing.
He showed the video. He was holding his license. He was like, and then he got a phone call from his mom.
What, what was that? When he sat there, he said, "If someone was gonna pee on you, wouldn't you move out the way?"
And then they brought Martin Luther King Jr. back.
Oh my God, that is the best episode right there.
He was like, "I'm going to Canada."
I've seen your soul plane. I was rolling. But the style is very much that anime style. But I love it's still cartoony, but it had a realistic, and I hate to say this, but it had a real hip hop vibe
Oh
in
yeah.
the artwork. You know what I mean? And shout out to Regina King, who did
oh, yeah,
He
both.
did both their voices.
both voices.
Yeah.
When I found that out, my admiration for her just was like, and then of course she did that Western uh, with Majors before his little problems on Netflix. She's in a Western, yeah, and the woman was killing it. But this again, Zoe, this bringing this one up is man, this is my number one. If you're gonna say anything, that's my number one because I'm telling you,
I watch that every week.
yes,
I feel like I wasn't
that
old
and
enough to watch
Spawn.
it.
Oh, you weren't over
I snuck watching it.
Oh my God! But this and Spawn was one of the two things that you can never take away from me. These two,
Yeah, I forgot about Spawn.
yeah, because that anime was, I mean, that was just like animation too.
That was straight up HBO, which I think it had to be on the Prime, on that type of network because of what that version of Spawn gave us. It didn't hold back, so it was perfect on HBO. So I give them
The
their
violence,
yeah, the
the
violence,
violence,
and then the clown.
Look, I never really cared for Spawn. Bishop was a huge fan of Spawn, but when he went into that gangster's room and he told him, he said, "Now who am I?" He goes, I don't know." He goes, "That's right, fat boy, you don't." I was rolling. No hero talks trash like that. Spawn does, you know what I mean? So he won me over then, and Keith David, incredible actor and voice actor.
So, what did you think about the movie? Because that was somewhat of a letdown when it came to what you saw in the TV show, and then what we got in the movie. And I love Michael Jai White, but that.
Oh yeah, he's a great actor too. But that you changed Chapel to priest, made it a white woman.
Yes.
Then you changed Terry, made him a white guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought that was a kind of a little bit of a disrespect because Chapel, he's one of my favorites. Because when they gave you that whole scenario of him being the Don Juan of killers,
yeah,
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So he's actually murdering the women he's sleeping with? I'm like, okay, this is a psychotic, great villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then to have the show was kind of like a letdown, and now Jamie Foxx is supposed to be doing the role.
He's too old.
Not only that, I'm just going. Let me just put this out here.
Oh, hell boy!
Yeah. As a comedian, he's okay.
Yes.
As an action star, I'm not believing it. I just don't see him whipping nobody's ass and taking names. I'm sorry.
I don't think just bring Michael Jai White back. He still looks pretty good. Not whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one will be Hero X. It is a Chinese show. It's actually newer. It came out last year, and it's just pretty much every few episodes when they talk about like a certain character, it changes the art style. So I like that about
Oh,
it. And it's pretty much just about one scene that's going on, and it's different views of it. So they're just certain people's lives leading up to what's gonna happen. And I realized that in the last few episodes. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a good show though. I would definitely recommend anybody to watch it. It's on, huh?
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's on
yeah.
Crunchyroll,
Okay.
and it's
Gotta
in.
get the. I gotta get that Crunchyroll back, man. I had it for a while. I gotta get that back.
Oh yeah, since they took away the free. I would say I like it.
What is this? Rob says something about Hellboy. Dude, the Hellboy animation was good. Anime. Okay, I agree with that, Rob. I watched a little bit of that Hellboy stuff, animated wise.
Yeah,
What
because
do
they
we
came
have
out with
here?
like 3 Hellboy animated movies.
Yeah.
So those are the only ones I've seen. They're pretty good.
What do
Oh,
we
so
have
the next
here?
one has to be The Daily Life of Immortal King. It's also a Chinese show. The second season just came out, and I think there's like 5 episodes of the new season. Or no, it's actually I think the fifth season actually.
Oh wow.
I've been watching it for a while. So it's pretty much about a guy. He is overpowered, and he tries to hide that he is actually the person that's, fixing everything and stuff. So his parents put like a talisman on him so he could like suppress his power because it's just overwhelming. He could destroy the world if he just over like him eating is just crazy. He keeps like breaking his silverware and the plates, so they got special ones for him. And the principal kind of originally was acting like he was the person that was powerful, but it's actually him.
Okay.
And in a new season, like his mom's pregnant, but it looks like the child that she's carrying is also powerful.
Hmm.
So,
How
And
many
what? And who does this one? Koreans?
oh, that one is Chinese.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's on Crunchyroll.
how many episodes is it?
That I don't remember, but like I said, I think we're on season 4 or 5.
Okay.
It was just one thing when I got sick. I just decided to pick animes, and I had nothing else to do, so I decided to watch that, and I'm very glad I watched it. I think my cousin is the one that recommended. He's in Japan right now, so he tells me like random animes to watch, like from all over.
Okay.
So yeah, I talk to him at like weird times of the day. So yeah. Well, the next one will have to be the Tower of God. That
Hmm.
show, I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really remember because it's been so long. It has 2 seasons. It came out in 2022. Originally, I was watching it on Hulu. I do know that they're trying to do something, but it is a Chinese show also that I didn't realize.
Hmm. Well,
But
the Chinese is racking up. The
yeah,
Koreans need to catch up.
they really are. Well, yeah, it has a lot of action in it. That's what I do remember. Is in Arcane. That one I did not watch at all, but I know my dad watched.
Yeah, I watch Arcane. So this one is kind of like, what do you want to say? There's a hierarchy. So there's people that are um, above everybody else. Then the people that are like on the ground, they are poor people, stuff like that. And the one girl, I think she went to try to do a job. She went to rob somebody, and then she bought something
Mhm.
back. And then now they're trying to get her, and they send the military after her. And then there's gangs going down at the bottom as well. It is an interesting show. I enjoy it. It is not anime though, but it has that same feel if you do get a chance to watch it. So it gives you a little bit of backstories about the characters and stuff like that. Did you get a chance to see it, Calibus?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Really?
Because it was she had like a little girl or something like that was with her,
Yeah.
and I thought it was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Um, my only problem with shows like this is we get it, and then 2 or 3 years later, oh, here's the sequel to it, and I'm like, did I watch that? Do I
Yeah,
remember
'cause you
watching
forget
Yeah,
that?
about it. Yeah,
You know, it's very rare when something really comes out that I'm like, oh, it's back finally. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Um, but that show, when you started talking about it, I was like, damn, that seems familiar. And then I was looking at the girl. I said, oh yeah, I remember that one now. And that was then I kind of like I do like the anime style of it. I like the artwork and the the thing, but I'm just wondering, when the studios do this, do they have any thoughts behind, okay, it might be a hit, so let's make sure that we keep this kind of going so we don't lose the fans that
true.
we do have.
yeah,
'Cause, like I said, if you wait 2 or 3 years, Game of Thrones did it. I stopped watching. I cannot wait for you to come back in a year and a half.
True, right?
You know what I mean?
Because I
The
forget what
new
happened last.
oh yeah,
right, the new Lord of the Rings did that thing. I kind of like the little black dwarf elf thing.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. I thought she was kind of cute, little thing running around.
yeah.
But if I watch 1 or 2 episodes, you don't captivate me, and then you talking about you be back maybe in a year, 2 years, I'm
I
gone.
was going to say Percy Jackson.
yeah,
We just watched that,
oh yeah,
and I forgot what we watched. That came out 3 years ago, and then we watched the season. I had to go back and look at. Oh yeah, that girl really was in the first season because I didn't think she was in it since it was so long ago. I thought they replaced some of the characters,
yeah. But then they were kids, and now they're growing up. So then, of course, now it looks kind of different
but
with age.
it's supposed to be the next summer, 3 years later.
I
Well,
mean,
So
see, I wanted to when we do get a chance to watch stuff together. I mean, she's playing WoW right now, so when we do get a chance to watch what's going on, like you said, I wanted to go back and watch, from the very beginning, so I catch everything was going on. But then I remember the little goat boy and running from everybody, and then getting there, and then da 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 da. So I don't need to really catch up. But you can't be a little kid, and then here you go 3 years later. Here I am. Why
yeah,
you got an apple now? What's going on?
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah.
it's
I
it's
have no
it's
problem
hard.
having.
I
It's
mean, that's
just
like,
hard.
yeah, it's
But
different when it comes to anime though, because then you could wait, and then they just draw them the same.
True.
and not only that, the anime kind of sticks more with you because of what you see and the stories,
Yeah,
especially the love stories, are a lot. And I'm kind of
I'm about to say you watch.
showing a little weaker side here. But it's the love stories that the lost loves. You're trying to get the girl. You finally get the girl, and then the army comes in, and now the girl's gone. Now you got to get the girl again, and you're racing to do that, and then the girl dies.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? That's what I love about anime. You're not guaranteed to have a happy ending.
Oh,
yeah.
Akima got killed. Remember that?
See, no, I don't want to talk about
But that's what makes anime good. In
I
American
love
stories,
that show.
that.
you can pretty much tell who's going to make it, and if they do slip one by, you go, "Damn, I thought he was going to make it." But then at the end, you still predict the ending. And anime, it ain't like that. I mean, if you can get the ending, you're pretty good at what you're doing.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, your favorite character gets it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I kind of usually watch stuff like in subs mostly because then the switching back thing, I just can't do it. There's only a few shows where I will switch back, but majority of the time, like I was watching Spy X Family, and I originally watched that in the sub, but then I noticed that I was like behind, so then I catched up. So I was like, oh, I'll just switch to dub. But then the last few episodes, I was like, I can't wait. So I had to like go back. But majority of the time, it's just strictly sub.
Spy Family is still my favorite anime right now. I don't know what it is about Anya for
Yeah,
that just you know the way they keep, and of course, I like your
Yeah.
obviously, but the girl, Papa's a liar. And then she catch them talking about killing somebody. She's just like, oh. So that's still my favorite anime. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping next time that we go to one of these things, we'll find Michaela there, and I can get some more of her stuff. Her I want to get the whole Spy Family. I like to get that. You know what I mean? Just all three of them, or like in a portrait picture, maybe even with Bondman, the dog. But
Oh yeah, you got to. The dog is cute, especially.
yeah, yeah, the dog, the spy dog.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's just so hard finding good anime like that, and then something that you really really like and that you can't wait for. Amazing with the family, it makes the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it does. You're right, Rob. Very few things, but I mean, ever since you've been doing your show, I've been watching random animes, and it amazes me because I'm so old school. I mean, I will go back and watch my original Bubblegum Crisis before I watch anything else because I'll be like, it's just not what I want. Um, Kenji Muyo is another of one of my go tos, but when you talk about the classics, Record of the Lotus War. You know what I mean? Vampire Hunter D. I think they're doing a new Vampire Hunter D.
Really?
Uh,
They had a part two to that, which I did. I saw it once, but I haven't seen it since. I still like Ninja Scrolls, the movie.
God, man, was that not? I can still be. I was so amazed at that when that first came out.
It is so good. It is so well
Just
drawn.
blown away.
And then
And I
Fist of
haven't
the
really
North
seen
Star.
anything really that does that. Like, I mean, I know you guys are into Demon Slayer and it's at the movie theater, and I was going to go, but then I was like, I don't know any of the real characters. I don't know if I really want to get into this. And then
It's a
I
good
had this
show though.
thing. Well, look, if my problem is I see it, I like it. Now I need action figures, something like that. I can't. I'm on a budget. You know what I mean? Poor Star Wars done took up most of my budget, and now we got May coming up for that. So May 22nd, I know a couple of people are gonna be like, "You're doing what now?" Yeah, I won't be working today. I'll be at the movie theater. I mean, I will be there getting my popcorn bucket and everything else
Oh, I
right
forgot.
then and there. I want it all this time. I don't want a cup and a popcorn. I want everything. You got a t-shirt, anything you
Wow.
got. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I mean, this is Star Wars return to the theater for like what, 6, 7 years?
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
And it's Mandalorian, so Mandalorian. So I mean, I got
Yeah.
to do it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it again because I just don't. I don't feel a need to. I'm just going to wait for the high seas on other things, such as Marvel movies and stuff like that. I will get on the high seas and watch them from afar.
Yeah, because I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, exactly. You need to come on the show. You need to come on the other Blurred show and help us talk about that because I'm telling you, I just been so disappointed. But the animes, the things that they're turning out, like Blue Eye Samurai. Have you guys seen that one?
I have not.
No.
Oh my god, it is on Netflix. Go watch that anime.
Okay.
This anime, and I don't even know if you can call it anime because it's just like this Arcane Legends, the art style and everything else. But
Yeah.
the story is so good. And part 2 is getting ready to drop.
Okay.
So
I got nothing to do at work.
2019, since 2019 was the last Star Wars movie. Oh my god.
Oh, it has been that long.
Wow.
Oh my god. So we're talking what, 7 years?
Yeah.
7 years.
Okay, so but Blue Eye Samurai, this thing, they talk about the colonization of the people coming over, giving guns to Japan, and this one samurai, how they become what they are, and everything else. And there's this, I mean, it's awesome. It's really awesome. As a matter of fact, every now and then I like to try to I see it, but I don't want to watch it now. And then like a couple days later, I'll see the other thing drop, and then because I want to watch that one the day before I watch it again. You
Okay.
know, but the anime style on it is great. The storyline is great. You guys are going to really get hooked on it. And let me know what you think about it when you see it.
Okay.
Because I'm
Have
telling
you
you,
watched Castlevania?
Oh yeah, have you seen that?
I was watching some of it, and the only thing I didn't like was the fact that the when they joined forces to come after the one because you had that one spellcaster,
Yeah.
and then you had that black vampire that was in love, and I was like, look, dude, you a vampire. Take what you want. You know, I did, but I did like it. I did like it.
Now they waited, well, since we were talking about the time between episodes. I think they went 2 years,
Yeah,
and I forgot what I was even watching when it came back on. So
I only saw the first season because of that.
yeah,
I
after
know.
that, I was like, I don't even remember what the story is about because
Yeah,
it 2 years later, now the show comes back on.
yeah,
I have no desire to go click and see. That's the bad thing. Again, like you said, if I forget about it, I don't have a desire. But if your story is strong enough,
Yeah.
you
yeah.
know, they actually even have a Filipino supernatural story on where there's this little lady and her misfit friends that go around solving supernatural mysteries, and it's completely animated, and it's a Filipina hero, and she's got gifts of killing off supernatural beings and stuff like that. And then there's this whole thing where this group wants to kill them for some reason and all this other stuff. Again, great story. Um, uh, but if you put it back on there, I swear to God, I couldn't tell you that was the same thing. I remember it because it was unique. It was all about her being Filipino, and we got bits of her dialect in there. She's talking, in her language and everything else. And it was a strong female lead that wasn't a girl boss. She just did what she had to do, And if you didn't like what she was doing, okay, I'll go home.
Oh
Good
wow.
luck. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
love that about her. It wasn't about being the loudest person in the room. She was just like, if you don't need my help, then you can handle all this on your own. But don't come calling me when things get bad.
Yeah.
And she walked away, and I was like, oh, and then of course, stop, So that was great. But again, if the show popped up on there and didn't show me anything from something that's going to jar my memory, I would never know it's back on there.
Yeah, and that's why I'm worried about Cyberpunk. The newer season's supposed to come out of that, and like one of my friends, I'll go over his house. He used to play the game, but I don't know if I'm gonna remember the first season like that. So when it comes out, I don't even remember when, but I know it is new.
I played the role playing game, bought the game. The game is pretty cool
Yeah,
because that cyberpunk era type of that's my jam right there. I mean, I like Lucas and all that other stuff, but you give me cyberpunk stuff, that's my thing. So I got the game, sat down, and I watched the Edge Runner thing, and I was like, and now, like you said, if it popped up and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's been on Netflix. I don't know why they're advertising. I wouldn't know that that's a part two or a continuation of the season. I just wouldn't.
yeah,
It, you know what I mean? It lost its whole vibe, especially where you um didn't do the game. You didn't incorporate anything in the damn game. We had Keanu Reeves in the game.
oh, wow, I didn't know that. Because every
Yes,
time he
Keanu
plays
Reeves
it,
in the
I
game,
just fall
dude.
asleep.
That look, I could play that game because it's a open city, sort
Yeah,
of like there's this other game that they're doing, and you're part of the you're undercover police. You come back from abroad, and you have to enter in go into the triad, but you slowly start turning into a triad.
Oh
I
wow.
mean, yeah. But then the guys, they start talking about you. I got this game, and Bishop gave it to me. Sleeping, Sleeping Dogs. I think it's called Sleeping Dogs. But this is I downloaded the soundtrack.
Oh wow.
It's a Chinese game. I kid you not. It's a Chinese game, but you go in there and you have to fight. You have to prove your loyalty. You get arrested. You have to stop the street drag racing gangs and still maintain your cover.
Oh
There's
wow.
only so many times you can get arrested, you know what I mean, and get, hey, you got arrested last night. What you doing out on the streets? And then, you got your right hand man with you. You can go to the karaoke bars and sing. This is in the game.
That's fair.
You can get a prostitute if you want to. You can go buy new clothes if you want to. The whole nine. The game is great. Only for me to wake up one day and my sons had taken my thing and beat the game.
Oh damn.
I was so hot, right? Yeah. So I was like, I got to start all over. And I never went back to it because, work and everything else. But
Yeah.
those type of things are still good with me, you know what I mean? And this anime stuff and what you're doing, telling everybody about new anime and what is anime and what styles of these things. And I didn't know that the Chinese were doing, their own kind of anime style genres like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of wish the Koreans would do more because, like I say, I'm into my K dramas now, man. All I'm missing is a bottle of wine, and I'll be chilling. So,
I like
but
doing the Chinese dynasty ones. Those are good.
a lot of this stuff, the period pieces are off the
Yes.
chain. They are.
But my
But
thing
you know
though is
what?
they usually like 100 episodes and they're hour piece.
Yeah, they get long winded. You
Yeah.
know what we should do, Zoe, is maybe one day we could maybe get like an anime thing that we could do offline and invite people. Well, no, we could. We don't have to. We could do like a little watch party. We can give everybody the little code to do whatever else. Now, they would only see us,
Yeah.
but we could also invite them to a room maybe where they can see the anime. And then, we could all, do little commenting and whatnot. You know what I mean? We've been trying to
Oh,
work it out for a
that'd be
while.
cool.
You know what I mean? But your show, so you'd have to pick the anime. And if
Oh,
it's going to be a
got a big list.
look, a adult type of anime, Miss Zoe, we'd
Oh,
have
you
to let
want those?
everybody
I
know.
got that. Oh,
I, yeah, I don't know if there's any of that. What was that?
Yowie.
There's a new Yaoi that's out. I
Look,
texted my best friend about it, and my sister told me she was watching it.
all I can think of is South Park. That's all I can think of. Craig and what you call Tweak and Craig.
Oh.
Oh my god! But no, I think that'll be something we can talk,
Yeah,
talk
that
about and
sounds
get
fun.
ready for. But we definitely, um, I definitely enjoy what you're doing, especially with the anime genre. And since you are younger, you know more about it than us older heads
I mean,
that
it's not
love our style.
bad. But when I was little, he made me and forced me to watch it, and now I love
Bad Marky Mark. He made her watch. But no, it's always a good time here on Blurred Otaku doing these little things. So
it.
I definitely appreciate you spending your time doing that and giving us new anime to look up and watch.
Yeah, that's all I do. I'm bored. See, I have friends. All my friends are watching it too, so I get a lot of inspiration from them. They'll call me, and be like, "Did you see the new episode?" And I'm like, "I'm not caught up," and then they start yelling at me. I found
That's
my people.
well, yeah, because now when we go to the cons, we're going to do a little bit more than just talk about our stuff and whatever else. Because we, um, I was talking to Convivial about 2027, so it looks like we're a go for 2027. So get ready because we can do a lot of stuff from there. You know what I mean? Talking to stuff and meeting con people and anime people. I'm pretty sure they'll
Yeah.
be there, but
With the
it's gonna be a
Nekacon.
great time. Oh yeah, there's gonna be NecoCon. I can't guarantee that I'll be staying for all of it, Miss Zoe.
I mean, you don't have to stay for all of it. I am because I live there. So yeah,
We'll be there as well.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this year you should do some interviews yourself instead of me doing the interviews.
Maybe
Yeah, I'm
not.
gonna be
We'll
there.
go.
I'm gonna be there because I want to go, but I was thinking about trying to do the. I thought I might want to see the rave, but
The raves
no,
has
I
been
think I'm gonna be
fun.
good.
Yeah,
Huh?
but see, you got to stay that time though, because then the night stuff is great. I
But
mean,
more adult
yeah,
oriented.
it's more adult oriented. So, I mean, one, me and my friend, we walked into one. It was just porn. It was crazy. And they were
All
just
right.
sitting there on the screen. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and even at one point, there was like, "Everybody, raise your hands," and I'm like, "Why are they raising their hands?" Oh, oh,
3 in the morning.
yeah, it was.
We got home. I think last year we stayed till about 1 at the rave, and then we did coloring, adult coloring. So we did that for a little while as well. So I did the rave, did the coloring. We did a few panels. You have to show ID for some of those panels at
Oh
night.
yeah, but they have new like wristbands, so you got to do a show at once, and then
Yeah,
they give you the wristbands, and then you just kind of walk through.
yeah,
Okay. Well, then
yeah.
maybe next year what we'll do is we'll talk about seeing about maybe trying to get you a fan table or something over there.
What?
Okay.
Uh-uh. I'm just
All
like,
right.
I live in this area. People know me. I'm just like,
What's the matter, Zoe? But
you
you're
know,
Zoe from Blurred Taku.
yeah, because I could walk into there and I could get like hugs and stuff, and I don't want people to know me.
Wow.
No big deal.
I wasn't popular, but kinda. I'm just like, and and all my friends are in the same stuff as me, so oh, that sounds crazy.
Well, all right. You will return in 2 weeks, Miss Zoe.
Yes,
Yes.
we return in 2 weeks, and I got a lot of ideas. That's why I keep sending everybody.
Okay.
So
So you'll be back on February 8th.
okay,
All right.
yeah, and like,
February 8th, we
oh,
will be back with Blurred Taku. Miss Zoe, do
yeah.
the honors.
Oh, like and subscribe. And see you next time.